257 Black Hawk Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And my landlord was a slum landlord.
Okay.
It was a nice little house, but I didn't see any black mold when I moved in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the plumbing was really bad. And I told him, and he told me that he would give me some numbers where I can call a person and they could, let them know how much they was going to charge me for his plumbing.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And I kept telling him about it, and he said he wasn't going to fix anything.
Wow.
So I said, I have a lot of health issues. I can't live in this.
Mm-hmm.
So I started to packing my stuff up and looking for places. I even got a couple of, pre-approval letters to get me a home.
Mm-hmm.
And after the interest rates went up so high, I said, no, I just won't do it. But we've been through like 5 motels.
Mm-hmm.
The Starlight was the first. And the second motel we moved in was Motel 8.
Mm-hmm.
We lived there the longest. After I left Motel 8, I went up to Cloverleaf.
Okay.
After there, I went to Econo Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
They put me up there for 5 days and 4 nights.
Mm-hmm.
So I only had 5 days. After those 5 days, I didn't know where I was going to go. And I called Miss Janice. Somebody gave me Miss Janice's number.
That was me.
Right. Reverend Patton gave me Miss Janice's number. And I called Miss Janice.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Janice said, yes, Thelma, we're going to try to help you. So after the Cloverleaf, I went no. Let's see, I should have had it together. Where did we go? Over on Cicero in Oak Forest.
Mm-hmm.
We went there. And I stayed there for a good little while. I think I stayed there for about 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
But the hotels was eating me up, and I knew I had to do something. So Miss Janet and Reverend Patton helped me to find this place right here that I'm in. Okay. And I know it was a gift from God because I didn't know where I was going to go. Mm-hmm. And it was just a blessing that the Lord brought him into our lives, my brother and I, because I really didn't have nobody else I could turn to.
Mm-hmm. And we met at we was at name of the organization Open Arms. We was at Oak Street Health Fair.
Right.
And that's when I gave you the card to Open Arms 101, which is the organization.
Right.
Okay.
And I called Reverend Patton, and he told me that he would help me as much as he could. And what him and Miss Janice have done for me, I could never repay. Neither one of them what they has done for me.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's any way that I can give back, I would. This house came right at the time of need. What is it? Cornerstone. Cornerstone gave me a check for, it was $800. It was $1,200. And I had to come up with $800 for this apartment. It was worth it because it's a roof over my head. And I thank Reverend Patton and I thank God to the fullest that I am back in my own home again. What could I say? Joe, you want to come out and say something?
What?
You want to come out and say something? Is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This video is to just show that when you have God with you doing His work, you know, what can pay off if you just trust and believe that, you know, what He sent you to do, there's a way to do it. If you don't have it, you always go to the source, which He is the source, and He will make everything possible.
All right. Through Him, all things are possible.
Got to keep on, got to keep pushing, got to keep going, got to keep moving, because you don't want to stop. You don't never want to stop. You want to keep going no matter how hard it is, what situation it is. You want to keep moving and keep going so that you know that you can get to the next place. He always had some place for you. He just had to link you with the right people.
Amen. And He did. Did you want to say anything
About the other house?
about when we was homeless and
We went through a rough time. I mean, $80 a day. It was a lot of money. That's I'm talking about.
$75 a day and $80 on the weekend.
Because that was the first thing you told me when I talked to you.
Right.
And that right there, it threw me. I'm like, wait a minute, they're gonna go up on the weekend and leave it there, but just totaling and adding it up.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot.
I know, and he charged me $12.50 for this. But it's okay. I can't complain.
And you don't always have to look over your shoulder knowing, where do I have to go? Where do I have to go?
Right.
You have someplace solid now.
Right.
Where nothing, it doesn't change like a hotel would change. Because hotel, they can change their prices and everything at any given point.
That's why I had.
That's what he did.
That's what he did.
Motel 8. Because
That's what he
we was
did.
paying what, $375. $375 a week. And I gave him my half for the rent, and he went up there to pay it, and they told him that the coming week up, it was going to be $438.
Wow.
And I told him I got to move today. I say, because there's no way I can pay $438 and try to save up to get me a place.
You can't. It's impossible to do.
That's impossible.
I
Impossible
know.
to do it.
I couldn't.
Impossible to do it. So when you called me, I started searching for some stuff, but then I said, well, hold on, let me get Janet involved. Let me get my program assistant involved, because she can look for more things in the time frame that she has that I don't have.
Right.
And she looked for some things. My other partner, Roberta, and a couple other people was looking for certain things too. But Janet was the one who found this place for you. And I told her, I said, we keep in contact with you, so in case you need anything, just give us a call. Let us know. You have my number. So just let us know. We're in the, people say business, but I'm in the process of doing God's work. Mm-hmm. Regardless of who it is, where it is, if I have it, I'm going to bless you with it because he blessed me to have it.
Amen.
You know, some people ask me, they're like, well, how do you fare? You struggling just as well as anybody else. Yeah, I'm struggling, but I'm alive. I'm healthy to do it. I'm healthy to move forward and do it. So if I can help somebody else along the way, I'm going to help somebody. I'm not thinking about my struggles because, like you said, God always takes care of his own.
Yes, he do.
And it's good that, you know, like I said, we wanted to make sure you guys was in, you know, had somewhere in a good spot where you didn't have to worry about a hotel, you know, worry about management change, and then they telling you, you know, at the end of the month you got to leave, you know, and they're not concerned about where you're going. They're just concerned about what they're getting.
Right.
The money that they're getting. They're not concerned about you as a person. To them, it's money.
And at the Clover Leaf, I mean, they was charging us like $50 a day. Mm-hmm. And because me and my brother didn't have nowhere else to go through the daytime, mm-hmm. we just stayed on at the room, so they charged us $75 a night. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we glad everything worked out. And like I said, it had to be something in the plan you had, because when we met, when I gave you that card, I didn't know what you was going through because you never told me anything.
I know.
You never said anything when I gave you the card and we was talking. And then you called me maybe about a month later.
I waited that long?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you waited almost a month. So then I'm like, okay, I said, I remember you. Then when you said where, I'm like, okay, yeah, Oak Street Health. It was outside at the fair. Okay.
That's right. I remember that day.
I got to go there on 28th.
The 28th, you got to go to Oak Street. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For this month.
Okay. So we have, like I said, the socks and stuff I brought you today. Let me know. If you need socks, just let me know, whatever sizes.
I thank you so much.
Whatever you guys need, just let us know. If we have this organization, we'll get it, and we'll bring it to you guys. If we don't have it, we're gonna try to find resources of somebody that do have it.
Yeah, he brought some socks here. This is a large, extra large. Mm-hmm. You want some?
I want some.
You really see if they're going to be big enough for your feet.
You got no big feet.
Now there's all different types in there. I'm going to stop the video.
Yeah.